Hi Year 3, it's Miss Hill here, so I'm going to talk to you about today's maths. So it's Tuesday today. I hope that you all had a good Monday and you're all okay. So today we are looking at choosing the most efficient method or strategy to add numbers up with up to 3 digits. So I've got a question here that I'm going to start with that we looked at in term 2. So 523 add 99. So we decided in term 2 that the quickest, the most efficient, so efficient means the quickest way to work this out would be to add 100, because it's far easier to add 100 more than to add 99. So if I find 100 more than 523, and you might be able to do this in your head, which is also okay. I'm just writing it out so you can see my method. Then I know when I'm adding 100, okay, that I've rounded 99 to the nearest 100. Now sometimes rounding a number to the nearest 100 or to the nearest 10 might be the quickest way to solve an addition question, okay? So although we've been learning this week column addition, which is another method that we've learned, okay, today it's about understanding when and when not to use column addition, because it might take you longer to write out the question in columns than it is to work out the answer. So for this one, we said we would round 99 to 100 to the nearest 100, and you might get a question where you've got 523 add 199, okay, so then you would round 199 to the nearest 100, which would be 200. You might also get a question where you might have to round 299 to the nearest 100. So then you round it to 300. So it's all about making sure that you're finding the quickest way. So the quickest way here is to round 99 to the nearest 100. Okay, and then you can see in my answer the only column that changes is the hundreds. You can see the tens have stayed the same, and so have the ones, because when you look at 100 it doesn't have any tens and it doesn't have any ones. Right, now I can see that I've added 100. I've added one too many, so that means now I'm going to have to subtract 1 from 623. So 1 less than 23, when I'm counting, I know is 22, and nothing that's happened to the 600, so the 600 stays the same. So the answer is 622. So that's one method that you might use, so rounding up to the nearest 10 or to the nearest 100. Let's look at another question. So my next question is 460 add 105. Okay, looking at this question, I can see that in 105 I've got no tens, okay, and I know that 60 add 5 is 65, and 400 add 100 is 500, so 565 makes 565. Okay, so sometimes you might have to use your mental maths or your known number facts to help you to find the answer to a calculation. And sometimes you don't need to write it out. Now, we have learnt the method column addition, okay, and sometimes with certain calculations that is the most efficient and accurate way. So particularly when you have a calculation where you have to regroup maybe the ones, or sometimes when you have to regroup the ones and the tens. So I have the calculation 378 add 256. Now that, if I look at that question, the quickest way for me to do that is column addition, and the most accurate way, because straight away I look at 8 add 6. Now that's going to make me regroup those ones into tens. So then it gets really confusing, because then I've got 14 and it's like, what do I do with the 4 and what do I do with the 110? So it's the easiest and quickest way is to look at column addition, use column addition. So 8 and 6 is 14. Okay, And then I've got 7 tens and 5 tens and 1 10. So I could reposition this 10 up to this one. So I've got 7 tens and 6 tens. Okay, I know that 7 add 7 is 14. So 7 and 6 is 13. So that's 13 tens. 13 tens is equivalent to 130. So 130 has got 3 tens. Got 0 ones, so I don't need to worry about the ones. It's also got 100. Okay, so I place the extra 100 under the hundreds column because I've had to regroup the tens. Okay, then I've got 300, add 200, add 100. So I'm going to say 300 add 300 because 2 and 1 makes 3. And I know that's a double, so that's 600. So then I have 634. Okay, so also just make sure you're using your known number facts to help you as well to get the answer the quickest way possible. Have fun with your learning. I hope it makes sense. Take care. Bye.